Hello, welcome to Scrap Time episode 688. My name is Christine, and on today's episode, I'm showing you some Goosebumps and Fireworks from Tsukineko. Today I'm showing you some products from Tsukineko. I'm starting with these fireworks sprays. All the colors of the fireworks match their ink pad, so this is Angel Pink. And I'm just going to randomly squirt it on a bit. Now the one thing you can do with this, once you squirt it on, I'm going to get myself a brush, is you can even get a brush and just, oops, I had some purple from a previous project, but you can just sort of move it around a bit. And then I'm going to quickly give that a little dry. Okay, I think I'm going to add in another color. This is the Tangelo, which is the orange. We're just going to give it a bit of a shake to get some of those, there's little sparkle powders in the bottom, mica powders. I'm not doing too much because I want some of that pink still to come through. So, just trying to give an interesting background. Now you can just, squirt the colors and let them be. Of course, that's fine too. I'm just trying to spread it around a bit just for an interesting background. So what I'm going to do now, I'll just give a quick. Because I'm spreading it so thin, I don't really need to dry it that much. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put down this template here from Crafter's Workshop. And I'm going to use the Goosebumps. This is a clear texture spray. I don't really think you have to shake it. I'm just in the habit of shaking everything. So I'm going to, you just want a light mist of that. I'm going to lift it up. And this time I want to make sure it's dry. So I'm going to take a little bit more time just giving it, drying it. Still a little sticky, so I'm going to dry it a bit more. I'm just going to let it cool. I don't want that heat on there, and then test it. I think once it cools, it'll be okay. So you may or may not be able to see some little dots in the orange or the pink. If you can't see it right now, that's fine. But just you might see it in the oranges, it's a little lighter than that. It has a texture to it, but we're going to do something, and then we're going to spray some more, and that color is going to be apparent to us. So now I'm going to take our Sweet Plum Fireworks. And I'm going to take Paris Dusk. Okay, and I'm going to take my brush. And now you can see those little dots appearing, because wherever it had the goosebumps, it's a resist now. And those colors from underneath are going to pop through. I'm going to spray a bit more of the Sweet Plum, because that Paris Dusk really takes over. So now I'm going to take my cloth, and you can see I can wipe it off, and anywhere where that landed, be it the dots and just out here, it's resisting the top colors. So it adds a sort of bumpy texture, but at the same time acts as a resist, so you can layer different things and get those other colors popping up underneath. And that is the Goosebumps with the fireworks. Now, one last thing I just wanted to show you was, I'm going to just dry it a little. Is then you can take the VersaFine ink. So this is a bit different formula than like a dye or pigment ink. So you can take your VersaFine and stamp. I have this stamp here. I think it might be from Unity Stamps. I just ink it up. And you can stamp right over top of the goosebump. And the ink will dry and stick to it, even though it has that bumpy texture. Just adding some texture with my stamps. So that's another great thing, is the VersaFine ink from Tsukineko, from Tsukineko, will stamp over top of this texture where a dye ink would just get rubbed off. Once that is dry, it'll be there forever. Well, that's it for today's episode. Be sure to check out my website at www.scraptime.ca. And on our next episode, I'm showing you some dyes and inks from Donna Salazar. So please join us. Thanks for watching Scrap Time.